Hi Year 5, welcome to your Wednesday maths lesson, and today is all about doing some true or false questions. This half term we've explored multiplication and division in depth, and now we'd like you to put all of your learning together to solve some true or false problems all about the multiplication and division we have been doing. You're going to need to use the methods we have learnt all half term to help you, but you'll also need to think about, is this a question which I can do mentally, or is it a question that I need to write down that method for? So do think carefully before you launch straight in to answer the question. So let's try one together first of all. So I've got here, Tommy has 8 boxes of cakes with 24 cakes in each box. Eva has 4 boxes with 48 cakes in each box. They have the same number of cakes. Is that true or is that false? Pause the video and have a think about the question, think about the numbers, think about what it's asking you. Is that going to be the same answer? So to think about this, I want to be able to write a couple of things down. I'm thinking Tommy here is doing 8 boxes of cakes and 24, so he's doing 8 times by 24. While Eva has got 4 boxes, but there's 48 cakes in each box. Now I've noticed something about the numbers. I wonder if you have as well. Can you see here that we have got 8 boxes here that Tommy's making, whereas Eva is making half the number of boxes. But in every box that Tommy makes, there are 24 cakes, whereas Eva is making double. She's making 48. So I don't actually need to work this one out this time because there's some things I already know. Because I've halved the number of boxes, but I've doubled the quantity of cakes, I know my answer is going to be the same. You can double check this if you would like to using short multiplication. Okay, I'm writing out your 24 times by 8, if you don't quite believe me, and your 48 times by 4. Okay, and calculating each of the answers. And hopefully what you'll see there as well is you'll see those similarities. Can you see them? Can you see I'm doing 8 times 4 and 4 times 8? And because multiplication is commutative, that means it doesn't matter which way around I do the multiplication, I'm always going to have the same answer. I know that both of those are going to be 32. And then, hopefully you can see coming up here, I'm doing 8 times by 2 tens and 4 times by 4 tens. So both of those will give me 16 tens. Different calculation, but the same answer. But I've got to remember to add on the 3 both times, so it'll give me 19 tens. So you can see, in both cases, even though the question was different, the answer remains the same. So here you can then see the answer is true. 24 multiplied by 8 is the same as 48 multiplied by 4. Right, let's try another one together now. Each of these calculations has the same quotient. Now, hopefully you've heard that word a couple of times on the videos, but remember a quotient, if you're not sure, just means the same answer. You'll find the same number when you divide the dividend, the large number, by the divisor, you get a quotient. Okay, and so it's just a posh word for saying the answer in the division question. Now I'm going to have a look at these. 84 divided by 7, 36 divided by 3, 96 divided by 8. So will each of these calculations have the same quotient? Will they have the same answer? Now hopefully if you know your times tables, you'll be able to pick out these quite quickly, especially this one. Okay, 3 times by 12 is 36, so 36 divided by 3 is 12. I'm also quite happy with my 8s. My 7s sometimes I'm a little bit wobbly on, but my 8s, I know 11 8s are 88, so add 8 on, I get 96, so that's 12 as well. 12 times 7 always gets me, but let's work it out. Let's do the same thing. 11 times 7 is 77. If I add on 7 more, will I get 84? 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. I do. So in this case, it must be true. All of the quotients will be 12. And there we go, there's my answer. So your job now, you've got some questions here to have a look at. They're all true or false questions, and the questions ask you things about multiplication, and they ask you things about division at the very end as well. And then my question for you is, can you create your own true or false questions linked with multiplication and division? You might even be able to do some about some other areas of mathematics as well. Finally, if you go back to the video links page today, you have got one other challenge question. Really want you to think carefully about how you would go about answering that question today, and send in your answers. In my answer section, I've talked you through how I would have gone about answering that question as well. Hope you enjoy our true or false maths today. Look forward to seeing some of your true or false questions coming through as well. Have a great day. Bye.